Here's our early 60s Delta road lighter. Pretty good condition for his age. No really major etching in the chrome, other than just a little bit right there in the inner cap there, front cap, but it's in very good shape. This was the what I call the grandfather of the later on so-called pumpkin lights, because this lens here on the next model after this was this one, and it's the same lens, same plastic lens. Not a very good design too, because they tend to fall off. But I got this one off Mike DeVino, and it's on my 65 line. It's dusty, but I need to detail it too. But this design here, also another failure was the switch right here. It has a tendency to break off. My Schwinn dealer said that he had customers come in and complaining why the switch, and he just gave them another light and just told them, you got to be careful. You got to just kind of very push it in, but not to go too hard on it, because they do break. But this one here now is going to be just my display. It was on the 65, but I got the next version pumpkin light on there. Then after that one, probably like maybe late 67 onwards, was the amber lens model. A little different design on the lens, more secured than this version here. So that was an upgrade Delta did. This one's on my 1970 Orange Crate. The second owner that I bought this bike from, he lives in a retirement community. He had it hanging this bike in his garage, but my cousin that also resides in that community saw that bike hanging in his garage during a community yard sale, and he had told him, "Hey, I got a friend or family cousin that he's into these bikes." He goes, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, just you can text him your some photos and give him an asking price, and he'll respond to you." So we did, and we met, and he just told me to give him an offer, but he said, anywhere between, he wouldn't go anything lower than $800. I gave him $1,000 for it. It's been professionally restored. He said somewhere in the early to mid 90s. But this ball light, he does remember buying it around early 80s at the same Schwinn store in New Mexico, where he originally bought the bike around, he said, between 1978 and 79. And he rode it for a while, then he had it stored, and then a friend of his helped him restore it back to, bring it back to life, actually. So all the chrome has been re-chromed. But this light here, he said he remembers he just used it very rarely because he didn't do a lot of night riding, but he thought it looked cool on the bike, so he never kept batteries stored in there, which is cool because all these lights here, the compartment is immaculate. Even my Sears, I call the poor man's ball light, but this is like a 1979 model. But I bought this light here probably in the, I want to say in the 90s, at a bike swap. It was brand new in the box, and I still have my original one. It's up there. I'll get a closer view. That was on my lowrider bike back in '77. So I believe these Sears lights had to come out around either mid to later 70s, up to later 70s, I think. But my bikes are getting a little bit dusty, so I have to start detailing them again. So today I'm just working in my shop here. Got a lot of stuff to do. It's gonna take me a little more time, but at least it's getting a little better as I'm working on it. Getting my little display cabinet there, and I got these shelf. They're mounting shelves. Just the bracket I'm going to use to for my tires here, for my slicks and my superiors, and I got one up there on a coat hook, but I'm going to use that coat hook for my chop jackets.